Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Thamrin from 3A with student number 222-321-0073. And today I would like to tell about the topic that I choose. The topic that I choose is about fixed mindset versus growth mindset. Fixed mindset is a way of thinking about your own intelligence and abilities. Specifically, it describes viewing your intelligence and abilities as innate and unchangeable. When faced with tasks that seems too challenging, someone with fixed mindset may think, "Oh, there's no way I can do that, so why bothering trying?" This mindset is very outcome focused. Instead of looking at failures as learning experiences, someone with fixed mindset will feel that hard work when yielding no direct result was all for nothing. Their success and failures may also be an important part of how they define themselves, meaning that they may avoid taking risks so as to not make themselves look bad in the case they should fail. While growth mindset describes as a way of viewing challenges and setbacks, people who have a growth mindset believe that even if they struggle with certain skills, their abilities aren't set in stone. They think that with work, their skills can improve over time. Having a growth mindset can have a real benefits. It helps people reframe their approach to challenges and stay motivated to work to improve skills, instead of thinking like, "I can do that," or "I can do it yet." The main difference between these two states of mind is that someone with a growth mindset believes that intelligence and talents are ongoing journeys through which everyone can improve. People with a fixed mindset believe that the opposite, that talents and intelligence are static and cannot be improved upon. A growth mindset means that you embrace the flaws and mistakes that you make along the way, using them as opportunities to grow so you can improve the future. Using a growth mindset approach, you understand that the learning process is long and that setbacks are normal. This positive approach will lead you to feel more empowered to improve and to meet your goals. On the other hand, if you adopt a fixed mindset, you'll be tempted to hide your mistakes because you see them as failures. This prevents you from giving yourself the opportunity to learn and move on from your errors. Instead, you may feel ashamed of your work, together with a lack of motivation to make changes within your personal life. To make it clear, I will give a comparison between fixed mindset and growth mindset. People with fixed mindset think that intelligence is static, while people with growth mindset think that intelligence can be developed. People with a fixed mindset think that they desire to look smart, while people with growth mindset think that they desire to learn new stuff. People with fixed mindset think that challenges must avoid, while people with growth mindset think that challenges must be embraced. People with fixed mindset think that give up is very easy, while people with growth mindset think that persist even when it hurts. People with fixed mindset ignores constructive negative feedback, while people with growth mindset sees criticism as a chance to learn. People with fixed mindset sees the success of others as a trait, while people with growth mindset sees the success of others as inspiration. People with a fixed mindset always thinks that failure is the limit of abilities, while people with growth mindset always thinks that failure is an opportunity to grow. And now I would like to tell you about the advantages and disadvantages between those mindsets. The first is fixed mindset advantages. Fixed mindsets produce experts. Those with fixed perspectives tend to focus their efforts on a few key skills and abilities. They know they can perform exceptionally well at these things. Their focus on these skills over years and even decades may turn them into highly knowledgeable specialists on certain topics. The second advantage is a fixed mindset preserves existing structures. People with fixed mindsets are often willing to adhere to certain corporate structures and frameworks. This helps to uphold them within the company environment and encourages other team members to follow suit. The next one that I want to talk is about the disadvantages of fixed mindset. The first one, a fixed-minded person may not always be willing to learn from others. This is especially true if this learning involves cultivating new and unfamiliar skills. The success of others often intimidates fixed-minded people. They may also avoid criticism from others. Some may struggle to accept feedback, even from managers and superiors. The second, fixed mindsets provoke dissatisfaction and disappointment. Someone with a fixed mindset who fails at a task will often feel disappointed at their performance. Instead of embracing failure as a learning opportunity, they may view it as a personal failing on their part and become demotivated. In some cases, their feeling of failure can cause imposter syndrome. And the next one that I want to talk is about growth mindset advantages. First, a growth mindset produces achievers. People with this perspective may be more willing to choose a new challenge. They also want to learn new skills and persist at projects for longer. These characteristics generally make them more driven to achieve. This can be extremely beneficial when it comes to reaching company objectives. Second, growth-minded people focus on productivity. Research has found that people with a growth mindset display improved self-regulation. This empowers them to remain productive, even during challenging or busy times. The next one that I want to talk is about growth mindset disadvantages. The first, people with a growth mindset obsess more over effort than learning. Adept employees can strike a balance between persistence and working smart through the use of concrete knowledge and skill. Some growth-minded people may focus more on time spent learning and less on the outcome obtained, which can leave them with certain skill gaps. Second, growth mindset can harm self-esteem. People with a growth mindset who battle to reach their ideal achievements may become discouraged and despondent over time. They can also become overly competitive in the workplace, which could ultimately lead to burnout. This may alienate them from their peers and negatively impact their company culture. Fixed mindset is one of the spectrum of how people think about their intelligence. On the other hand, is growth mindset, which refers to thinking about your intelligence and abilities as changeable. Growth mindset treats intelligence like a muscle that will get stronger as you continue to work it. It also focuses more on the process of learning than on the outcome. Failures are seen as opportunities to learn something valuable, and attempt at the problem solving is ever considered wasted. There's nothing wrong with those mindsets. You can choose which mindset that you prefer. But if I can suggest you, you should have a growth mindset. Because the world is wide, and there's a lot of things that we don't know. In this case, we should keep learning and more to keep struggle for our lives. I think that's all from me. I'm sorry if there are any mistakes. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and bye.